Good morning. I wanted to have a brief discussion about media censorship and what topics the media pursues in terms of investigative journalism. It is obvious because of the financial interests that fund a large portion of the media that there are certain topics that they want to steer clear of. And I would like to encourage you to really dive deep into independent media sources that are not too cowardly and are not too afraid to explore topics that the mainstream media refuses to address because it would conflict with their financial ties to big industry. Some of the places that I suggest you check out for additional media content that is likely to explore topics that you may not hear a lot about in mainstream media are channels like Redacted, channels like Kim Iverson, channels like OMG, channels that address all of these things that we all feel are going on, but are continued to be suppressed because the funding sources of a lot of these platforms conflict with what is being observed by a large number of people. And there are a few people, obviously, in these alternative media sources that are willing to speak out against that. I strongly encourage you to look at the content of a lot of the creators on the Daily Wire platform who are outspoken in their advocacy for a personal autonomy and human rights and the right to life. It is time to take a stand because if you can't see what's happening and if you can't see the writing on the wall, I don't know how to help you. But I'm telling you right now that any group that sees no value in the most vulnerable of the population, which would be children, and that includes unborn children, children in the womb, when they are not seen to have any inherent value, you are absolutely deluded if you believe that a group that believes that ideology will see your life as having any inherent value. You need to see them as they are, not as you hope they could be. Because the truth is that there are groups of people out there that want to see our species as humans decimated. And I don't know what to call that other than an act of genocide against the human population. I hope that you have the wake up call necessary to start supporting sources of information that actually want your continued survival, because that is what God wants for you, and that is what I want for you. God bless.